Welcome to M Squared TechCast, a live interview show offering the latest news and interviews with the people driving business, technology, and politics in Michigan. Now, your hosts, Matt Roush and Mike Brennan.
Hey, it's Mike Brennan.
And it's Matt Roush.
And you're watching M Squared TechCast, now MITechNews TV, yes. And we have, I don't know if people have, you always do radio shows. This may be the first time they've seen you.
Well, for your show, yes.
Yeah, certainly, yes. Michelle Gilbert, who is the vice president of Comcast Business Heartland, which is Michigan, Indiana, and parts of Kentucky, I believe, right?
So I oversee all the communications.
Yes.
If you say I'm head of Comcast Business, then...
No, I said communications.
Okay, because otherwise
I don't want to get you promoted too high, so...
Well, I just have a colleague who might wonder why I took his job title.
Yeah. If the pay comes with it, then it's a good promotion.
All right.
All right. So we're going to be talking about, we've been trying to get you and or Rob on the show for a couple weeks. And I know every week it seems like I get a new press release from you guys doing something new. So why don't we kind of walk through all those press releases?
Sure. So let's talk first about what is impacting 85% of our customers throughout Michigan. We just increased speeds again. So about 85% of our customers will experience a speed increase anywhere from about 40 megabits to 200, depending on their tier that they're part of. There's nothing that they have to do. They will automatically be pushed to their router if it hasn't been already. But if you haven't noticed that speed increase, you can power cycle your router to make sure it goes through.
Well, it might not work exactly for me because I own my own, and it's like 4 years old. So it may be time for me to upgrade that, right?
Yeah, so that's a really good point. Because if you have your own router and it's not capable of delivering you the speeds, then it might be time for a new router.
Yep, probably is anyway. So.
Yeah, 4 years is a long time in internet years.
It is, right.
Old.
That's like 8 years
like
in.
Me.
So I'm
like you though,
so I'm just curious, what is like the slowest tier of internet speed that you now sell? What's the basic, sort of the plain vanilla?
The basic tier is about 25 megabits.
Wow.
Or maybe it's 10.
Okay.
10 or 25.
Which in the old days, that was the top end.
That was blazing fast. Right.
Way long ago. Yeah. Right.
Clearing your throat.
Now we have 1 gig.
And you'd be lucky to get, you couldn't download movies. That wasn't even considered back in the old days when you had those kinds of modems over the telephone.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, we digress. So, that's cool. And according to Rob, it's no more extra money, right? It's the same price. You get
Correct.
Faster, but no more money.
Exactly. And the biggest reason that we do this, because we pretty much increase our customers' speeds at no additional charge pretty much almost every single year. And the reason that we do this is we want to stay ahead of what our customers' needs are. And if you think about the number of devices that you're connecting to your home Wi-Fi, you need more bandwidth, and a lot of people don't realize that.
I wanted to talk to you about that because, I mean, we see all this connected home stuff now. It's everything. It's, doorbell lights, security systems, thermostats, washing machines, anything.
Cameras.
And so what are you doing to help people sort of keep abreast of that and set it up? I mean, not everybody is a sort of digital native.
Sure. Well, so there's a couple products that we have introduced. One of them is free and the other is like $5 a month. So let's talk first about Xfinity XFi. This is a service that really lets you manage and monitor all of the devices on your network. So it's particularly helpful for parents because it allows them to keep track of devices by the user. So for example, I can set bedtime mode for my 11-year-old and not have to pause the Wi-Fi for everybody else in the house. I can give her a certain time frame of data, or I can say you have 3 hours of data use, or I can say that you can use data between the hours of say 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. on weekends. So we really allow our customers to customize it based on what their needs are. The other service that I think is really invaluable is called XFi Advanced Security. And if you think about all the devices that you're connecting, we've got antivirus software on our laptops. We can see things on a screen and we kind of have an idea when something doesn't seem right. But what about the Peloton bike, the Ring doorbell, the cameras, all the devices, the printers, the wireless printers, all of those devices that don't have screens, if they are connected to your internet, they could still potentially cause some kind of a threat. Particularly
if the admin is 1234 or something like that.
Right.
That's going to be a hard one to crack now.
Right.
So
XFi Advanced Security gives our customers the ability, because it's integrated into our advanced gateway, where it basically serves as a protective layer and blocks any potential threats. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was going to say, you don't want someone being able to hack into your refrigerator and turn it up to 50 degrees in there when you're on vacation, so you come home to a refrigerator of spoiled food or something like that.
Yeah. There's so many different ways and that they're trying to get into your system to be able to, whether it's to hack your refrigerator or to get into your banking information. But the whole idea is you want to protect all the devices in your house, not just the ones with screens.
Yeah, that vulnerability actually has been responsible for some major business hacks, too.
Yes.
It was Target. Where
a contractor. An HVAC contractor.
The vending machine was Wi-Fi, and that's how the bad guys got into the Target network through the vending machine.
Right. Yeah. And I don't think we've necessarily on the residential end seen one of those catastrophic things happen. Unfortunately, I think it's probably only a matter of time.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, that's one of my all-time favorite episodes of Mr. Robot, actually, is where the connected home goes kaflooey. Somebody hacks into it, and they're turning all the lights on in the middle of the night and turning the stereo up to 11, and, that kind of thing. That's just not fun.
So what else in your myriad of new stuff? What else you got?
So we're making a lot of investments to improve the customer experience, something that we've talked about a lot. And one of the things in particular is over the next 12 months, we're going to be opening 10 new Xfinity stores across southeastern Michigan and one in Lansing. And this is a huge investment because if you think about it, the products and services that you're relying on every single day are more complex than ever before. It used to be that you'd say, yes, I need internet. Okay, here's my speed tier. But now when you're talking about all these connected devices and how does Wi-Fi work and all these other things, it's really valuable to be able to go into a store and to be able to see a demo of the apps that are free for your use.
That's what I was going to ask you is why would I want to go into an Xfinity store? You guys just sell me connectivity, right? But it's much more than that.
It's so much more than paying your bill and returning your box. It's so much more than that. It's about getting up close and personal with the products and services that you are relying on every single day. A lot of people don't even necessarily know about the Xfinity voice remote and how it works. So come into our store, sit on the couch, use the voice remote to put on your favorite channel. Because who keeps track of what channels and what numbers go together anymore, right?
Now, when I have visitors, I tell them about that because they don't know what my channels are for what channels, right? So I just say, here, push this button, talk to it, and it'll serve you up whatever you need.
And does it work for them?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right. Good. Yeah.
So you're also expanding into new areas of Michigan, I understand?
Yeah. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring our stores. Oh, yes. So that's a totally different topic.
Yeah.
We're bringing our stores closer to where our customers live and work. So we've got stores going into communities where we've never been before, like Ypsilanti. I have to remember where all the stores are, but we can come back to that. You asked about where we're expanding. So yes, we are expanding our network into new areas. So we just spent several $1 million expanding into South Lyon, and we're finishing up a build to Laketown Township and Saugatuck Townships on the west side of the state.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll make the tourists happy in the summertime.
Well, it's not just about the tourists. There are a lot of people who live there who didn't have a lot of options, and they were asking us for our network, and it was a great opportunity to collaborate, and we've built a new network over there.
Okay, and then getting back to his question, you're adding new stores, right?
We are adding new stores. So let me think. Where are these stores located?
One's in Ypsilanti, I believe.
One's in Ypsilanti.
Yes.
We've got another one going into Lansing. I believe we have... I'm blanking on the locations. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That's all right. We can we'll put up a link on that.
I will get you the link.
We got 2 minutes left. I'm getting the signal here.
Okay,
so.
What else can we talk about? Oh, all right. Here's the stores. We've got Canton, Brighton, Fort Gratiot, Inkster, Roseville, Southfield, Taylor, Westland, and Pittsfield Township, which is right outside Ann Arbor.
So primarily Southeast Michigan.
Most of Southeast Michigan, and then one in Lansing. We also invested a couple $1 million to expand our Comcast business space in Midtown, and we also revamped our Xfinity store in Midtown. So lots of money we're investing across Michigan, especially into the city of Detroit.
Okay, we got about a minute left, and so folks want to find out more about Comcast Xfinity and all the stuff that you do.
I would say the best place to go is Xfinity.com. If you want to learn more about the products and services and some of those apps, go to Xfinity.com XFi. It's such an invaluable app. I cannot say enough how great that app is.
Oh, one thing real quick. I just saw on the website that you can now, once again, you brought back the ability to program your remote control remotely.
We did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes. Yeah. So that was
I really missed that when we didn't have it, because I would be out of town. I'd be like, oh God, I wanted to tape that. You know.
Yep.
So yeah. Okay.
Yep. That was something that was held up in courts, but that was taken care of, and we're happy to bring that back for our customers. The ability to set your recording.
Set your DVR remotely. That's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody likes to take their shows on the road.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Michelle Gilbert, Vice President of Communications for Comcast Heartland. Thanks for being on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay.
Traditional four-year students love Lawrence Technological University's thriving campus life. But LTU has always met non-traditional students' needs, too. Lawrence Tech offers over 100 degree and certificate programs that can get adult students started or back on track. And most of our classes are conveniently offered evenings at our beautiful Southfield campus or online, so you can balance your social, family, and work life even while you power up your career. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.